Shaka on the beats, 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 shaka on the beats.
What's going on, everybody? It's D Frank. I'm coming up with you today with a guest. It's my homeboy Mike. He stay in the same area where I stay at. He has a 2012 Dodge Challenger SRT8 with a 392, and he seen me yesterday, and he was thinking about getting a ScatPack. And let's see if I can convince him. You think I can do it, man?
Yeah, he might. He might.
Let's just see. Because since I've came from that platform up into the 392 with the ScatPack, and I noticed some minor, some significant to minor differences, and I can tell you exactly how all that goes, but I'm gonna see if I can convince him if it's worth it. Well, for me, starters, they revamped, coming from 2014 to 2015, they completely revamped the Uconnect system and the performance pages, because only thing you really have to do with this one is just press a button and you got your performance pages and all that side up, versus the previous generation with like the anywhere from 2011 to 2014, where you pretty much just had sport mode, and I think that was it, if I'm not mistaken, because even when I had my 08 with the old 6.1, I don't even think it had the sport mode. So tell me some of the stuff that you noticed with yours, and then I'll see if I can touch on what the ScatPacks in this generation have.
I know mine got the sports mode, and it also got a track mode on there.
Okay. I thought those only had the sport, but I jumped from the 6.1 straight up into this one. So what else you notice it has, man? That you think
Your thing good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know the screen. I know your screen way bigger than mine.
Yeah.
Way upgrade.
Yeah, you can do so much with the Uconnect versus the last generation. Do the last generation have the SRT? I know it has the performance pages where you can see your 0 to 60 and all that good stuff, but do they have like the straight up SRT pages to where you can just pull up everything, or is it all like in the middle of the dash?
In the middle of the dash. Not like that right here.
Oh, okay. Did it have it to where it measured the horsepower and everything that was putting out at the moment in the other ones?
Nah.
Okay. So it seems like that's another
upgrade.
Yeah. And then I've always been under the impression personally that coming from that body style to the ScatPacks of now, to me, it's the same thing as the full-blown SRTs of the last generation, because they both have the Brembo 4-piston Brembo brakes all the way around. Only difference is with this one, it has a few keynotes that the SRTs from last generation didn't have. Like this one, pretty much the instrument I'm getting tongue tied. The damn dash, the instrument cluster, pretty much came in the same font as your RTs and SS. I always get tongue tied when I say SXT, but yeah, the same font and all that as those. It don't have the big thick steering wheel with the flat bottom like how the SRTs from last generation have. I know off the top that's a few of the things I can think of, and one of the biggest things that I didn't mention, since he has a 5-speed auto, and when I had my 6.1 it was a 5-speed, I think one of the biggest things that they upgraded was that transmission when they put it into 8 gears. Like right now it's in 8th gear, and I'll pull the SRT stuff back up, and you can tell. Did yours have like the 4-cylinder shutdown where it can go into somewhat of an eco mode where it can save a little bit of gas if you're cruising?
Yeah, like I think after 50 or 55, go back to that regular mode. Okay.
Because I've used this thing where I can unlock the SRT pages in the ScatPack, this taser. But up in there, you can go up in there, change it to where, like how the full-blown SRTs have that eco mode where you can ride around with it on, and it reduces the power a little bit, but even so, when you still get on in it, you still have a good amount of power. I see that ammo is riding down the road. Yeah, and back to what I was saying. Yeah, even in eco mode, if you hit it like this real quick, it still has some get up to it versus I'll stop in a minute and put it in valet mode. I'll tell you, that's one of the, I can say, if you were to let somebody drive your car, you ain't got to worry about them doing some of the stuff you be doing.
Yeah.
Because they got valet mode, man. It's crazy. Did the 2012s have the custom setup where you can set the specs up to how you want it, like how you know, if you want the transmission to shift out in track mode real fast while having like your traction set the way you want to, and how your steering, for how tight you want the steering to be? Okay. I kind of thought so, but yeah, I think, in my opinion, from the way it looks, when it came to this generation, when they did the remodel, that they took everything from 2008 all the way up to 2014, built off of that and made it better. And I'm gonna, as soon as I get a quick spot to where I can safely do a couple passes, I'm gonna show them how much of a difference that 8-speed auto, that transmission makes over that old 5-speed. And then I think so yeah, we got the clear real quick to just get in it a little bit. Right now it's in default mode, and you know, I got everything on eco, and just like before when I did that quick acceleration takeoff, it still hasn't lost that much power like now. You can just hear when that motor shifts, man. It shifts so quick and so smooth. Man, don't hit the turtle, don't hit the turtle. Oh wait, I didn't hit him. Nervous for a second. I thought I was gonna hit a turtle, but yeah, the turtle, all right. But yeah, even in eco mode, when you take off like that, it really doesn't take away too much power. And then when you decide to change it to like a different, about to change it right now, you just feel it like just go just like that.
Yeah.
As soon as it just imagine like when you just really out there, when you're able to just get into it. We about to, as long as everything clear right here, man, and we'll really be able to do a little something here in a minute. So yeah, so far, man, you think other than just all the talk about like some of the stuff that I showed you is worth it, or so far?
Way worth it. That's what's different. It's too much different between the 12 and the 16, right?
Yeah, that's 16.
Between the 12 and 16, so thanks.
Yeah, it's crazy that within a 4-year period, 5. Nah, it ain't been 5. Within a 4-year period, that they've done so much to make a car with a badass engine like that just that much better. So yeah, we got a quick little stretch, and man, it's in 7th gear right now, and I'm gonna put it in custom mode real quick. It's in 7 right now, man. When you can drop it down in the 3rd. Drop it down just like that, man. You can get up and go.
Don't mess up your transmission when you do that.
Because in this mode, it tends to shift a lot more aggressive and a lot harder like that anyway. So
yeah,
that I was about to say, that's the transmission is doing that on its own.
Yeah.
And only thing I can think of that'll just really just directly mess it up, if you just sitting there just riding it to a completely red line without shifting it.
Yeah.
So this, honestly, for me having an automatic, this is my favorite mode to drive in right here. Just when I'm really just getting it like that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in control. And even if you do a quick pass with it being completely, with it being completely in automatic, man, it still rides smooth and just get up and go out there like it's nothing. Man, if I could say one thing that they definitely improved on over that last generation with that 5-speed was dropping the 8-speed automatic up in here. Like with that other one, with that 5-speed, it did what it had to do, but it just still felt like something was missing. Like even right now, when you get up in it, when you ain't downshifting it on your own, when you get up in it, it was just in 6, and the computer dropped it down to 4th just like that, and we already back in 6. And you can just feel how do you feel it like when it's just straight up shifting like that?
Yeah.
So yeah, nowadays they making these automatics, man, with the the computers up in them automatics, man, they so damn fast, it's out shifting the best manual drivers out there. Even though that comment right there, even though it's true, I started a whole big shit war with the guys who live and die by the damn stick shifts. But man, they'll be alright. I drive trucks every day. I drive a 10-speed, so it ain't the fact that I don't know how to drive a stick. It's just when I got this car, the damn beggar couldn't be a chooser, so they'll be alright. Unless y'all, if y'all complain about me not having a manual, man, if y'all want to sponsor me one, feel free to hit me up, because I sure will take you up on that offer. But if not, man, just keep your little comments to yourself. Those spots real quick. Let's see if giving them a pre-test drive. Damn, I just been getting tongue-tied like a motherfucker lately. But yeah, let's see if letting them test drive one before he actually go to the lot and possibly get one. So how I feel, man, already.
I feel like I got way more power than mine. I got 60, like, without even trying real hard.
Yeah, I can definitely get up to speed real quick. But yeah, with some of the other little small features that's up in like the Uconnect, like when you got it in eco mode. Yeah. That your paddle shifters don't work, and I go, hey, the sheriff deputy. I don't think he had his radar on. Nah, he didn't have his radar on. Change it on over the track for you. Is it more responsive than yours now?
Yeah, I got to see for real. Now, you see the difference. Been a while since I drove in track mode. In my car, I think it's been about 2 or 3 weeks now. It's done with tighter too.
Yeah, everything gets, like in sport mode, it get tighter, but like, man, track is like everything is at its absolute tightest. It shifts as hard and as fast as it can. Steering a lot tighter for the help with that, help you not to overturn, overcorrect and all that stuff. Man, it's just something else.
It's good for rain days.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna drive it. I don't like driving the car in the rain, man. You can get sideways. Even with all that, man, you still get sideways in the morning real easy.
I know. I get sideways in there real easy. On a dry day.
I know, right? And speaking of hills, we about to get ready to swap over and jump up in hills real quick, and we'll be right back with you. Like that, I'm back in a familiar setting in a car. Yeah, I ain't been inside of an interior one of these in a long time. First time being inside of one with the 392. Sounds kind of familiar. Damn, it kind of make me miss my old SRT. Kind of. Yeah, I'm just getting myself reacquainted with it. Yeah, I can tell other than they really improved the interior design compared from the 15 zone up to this one. I give them that. Oh man, I remember when I had the old pistol grip shifter like that in my other one.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you get Or they just turn and realize, yeah, I switch again, my mistake.
Yep. Yeah, it's the design of these, man. To me, is my best opinion, and as I can say, man, it's just strictly business, man. We already know these ain't really luxury cars, and they ain't really do too much for looks, man. It's just strictly business with these. I just wish, well, I'll probably have to just upgrade my steering wheel one of these days. Even in my old SRT, they didn't have these big, thick, flat bottom steering wheels. I feel like, man, these things feel amazing. I like the feel of them, especially when I'm probably gonna get up to speed pretty quick. Feel like need as much grip, and I don't know. It just might be a mind thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Probably. Okay. Shit. Okay. I just learned something new about these. Like you were saying earlier, it did have the sport and the track mode on it. I'm gonna test that out. Give it a quick pass and test it out, and then we'll come on back and I'll give my opinion of what I think. See if it still stands, or see if he's still completely sold on getting a ScatPack. As soon as this damn traffic about to do just back cruising, that we just decided to turn the other way since that damn light wanted to let everybody and their mama come through as if it was a parade or something going on. But yeah, one thing I can say about these that I missed about my old car, especially coming from a ScatPack back to these, damn seats, man, they bolstered me a lot better compared to those, man. I'm a lot more comfortable up in here for some reason. I don't know, it just might be a mind thing. And I'm about to drop it down in the sport mode real quick and see how much of a difference it is versus my old one. That was a quick little pull. I think with me, I can tell that difference in the transmission is, I was about to say, it's still very responsive, but it's just going from that 8-speed. I had it in sport then. I'm about to try dropping it down to track mode and see what it's all about real quick. I don't care. It's more paired up to that 5-speed auto, that 8, whatever. It still gets up and go. It still screams. But yeah, I definitely think Dodge made the right decision to drop those 6.1 and go with the 392. Cause man, even going down to a 2012, man, damn thing fun. So far, man, you still thinking about the ScatPack, man, or?
I don't know, cause I just want to know who went faster, really.
Honestly, I mean, it's got the same engine. Both of them are automatic, even though the 8-speed auto shifts faster. I honestly think at this point it's really up to the driver who can drive it the best. Who can drive the best, especially both of them, you know, stock for stock. But I honestly say with me having that 8-speed, man, I still feel kind of spoiled having that 8-speed. I like that 8-speed, man. I really like that 8-speed transmission a lot. Since I played with the manual mode up in this one, you got to hold it to the right for a couple seconds to bring it out of it. But yeah, it's still responsive. But me personally, now looking back up on it, I still would say I stand with the ScatPacks, to me, being no more than what the 2011s to 2014s SRTs are, except, you know, this one, you know, it has the SRT features. like your sport mode and your track mode. Well, track mode mainly, because the Scats came with the Super Track Pack and sport mode. To me, that what really sets them apart is that if you got the automatic, you got the 8-speed automatic. To me, that would really set them apart. Other than that, I feel now, you know, especially since driving this one, I feel that it's really a personal preference. If you feel like you know, you just want to upgrade, you know, and have a ScatPack, have the new nicer Uconnect, and probably, I don't really notice the ride. To me is still about the same. It's not that it'll beat you completely up, but still, it's not like riding in a Cadillac or whatever vehicle you drive that's the suspension is real, like super comfortable, or even the newer SRTs with the adaptive suspension. It's not like that, but it's still it's very drivable going back. And I know I'm probably just backtracking, but I still say, honestly, at this point, I feel that the SRTs from last year is about the same. If you just one of those people that just like having the upgrades, like how the new Uconnect look, and just, you know, just like the extra performance stuff that, you know, that's capable of, I think, you know, with the ScatPack, to me, that's all that it really comes with. And then supposedly, you know, with the specs on paper, that I want to say that they tuned it to where the 392s and the ScatPacks and whatnot have more, you know, putting out a little bit more horses than these from the factory. But we already know how those numbers are on paper, man. It's just on paper. You have to get out here and apply it. But me personally, if I had this one, I would be happy. And even with the ScatPack, I'm happy with what I got. It's honestly, to me at this point, especially if you get to drive both of them, it's your personal preference. It's what you want to do. And that's my opinion. And let's see what Mike, what you got to say about both of them, since you got the drive Scat and you got and you know, and this one's yours. So
yeah, see, I like to have that new Uconnect.
Yeah, that's
real nice. They show you the performance and everything, the gears.
Yeah.
Instead of that little screen where you gotta use that little button right there to show all a little different.
I can agree with that. And then to me, it's a lot more. Could be a distraction, but to me, it's a lot more safer, and you know, you can see it better on the Uconnect right there versus having to search through that little spot up on the dash. Anything else you can think of, man? So if it'd come down to it, would you get a Scat over this one if you had the chance, or would you keep it?
I think I would get a ScatPack because it's an upgrade. Uconnect nice. You got the speed, the nice little new ones. I think that was kind of a little bigger on the inside.
Yeah, I mean, for those who say that it's not much difference between your 2008s up to 14s to the 16s, there's a few differences here and there. Like, to me, it's a few small aerodynamic. Well, I don't know if it really counts towards aerodynamics, but to me, this one is a lot more square, and then compared to mine, it's, you know, to me, it's a little bit more profound, a little bit more rounded out in certain places. Other than, you know, the front ends, you could tell that the front ends are different, and then with the noticeable on the back with the tail lights, you can tell that it's different. But other than that, man, to me, both of them are very nice cars, and you can't go wrong with either one. It's just at this point, it's a personal preference. And until next time, man, it's D Frank, and it's been a pleasure. I'm glad Mike let me drove his car. Man, it's been a pleasure. So until next time, I'll get it to y'all later.